Oh, didn't see you there. Hi, my name is Sergey Vimka. I'm a client technical specialist with IBM and I focus on the digital trust portfolio. Today, I'm coming to you live from Times Square, a place that probably generates the most amount of data every second, and this is a perfect presentation for Guardium. So, Guardium data protection is what we will be covering today. A lot of organizations today are running into similar issues, and that is them bringing on new applications to help resolve issues, process their data faster, make jobs easier, but also it comes with some weight. It causes generation of more data, more clutter, problems with staying in compliance, and also increasing infrastructure. A lot of organizations are bringing on new vendors, which makes things a little bit more complicated, hard to read and process, and that's where we're trying to combine all of that information in one platform. It really covers three areas: security, privacy, and compliance. Security will really help discover the information so you can find out where the data sits. You can classify the data. You can identify, okay, this is important for me, and this is what I'm looking for. Monitoring, ongoing monitoring is very important. And of course, alerting. Now, privacy, we can make sure that we are protected. Our organization is protected across the board. And compliance allows us to really put in the specifics of what compliance we are looking for. So what I would like to do now is actually jump into my console, and you should see it on the screen. What you're seeing here is Guardium data protection. It's a very clean UI. It's very easy to understand, very easy to navigate. First, we will start with discover and classify. This will allow us to really understand what data we're looking for. So as you can see, we do have some pre-canned regulations and compliance requirements. I'll jump into my PII policy, and here we're able to identify the name, description, classification for the policy. Then we can identify what kind of data we are looking for. So in this case, it would be primarily banking information. As you can see, this is all the information we're pulling in from our databases. Then we have to determine where do we want to search. This is where we can identify the databases we want to target. We don't have to target all of them, which is really great. It really eliminates waste of time, it eliminates any kind of clutter. We can identify exactly where and what we're looking for. And then we run the discovery report. This will help us identify the data. You could also schedule it for future scans. So that's great. We're able to identify where the data sits. That's perfect. But I think it's also important to identify not just where the data sits, but also what happens if somebody who is unauthorized accesses that data. Well, in this case, we will go into our policy builder. And here we're able to really identify which policy we're looking into. So I will stick to PII. Here we have the pre-canned template, which is really great. The system really helps you identify what policies you should be implementing in your system just by knowing what compliance you have to stick to. So I want to actually jump into a new policy, not a pre-canned policy, so I can show you the action. Call it a test. Then we have rules. We'll add the rule here. And then we're able to actually select parameters. So let's say a database user who is not in a group of authorized users. What is the action that we will take in this situation? Well, here you can alert, ignore, log, skip logging, allow. So you can see this list is quite long, and you do have that functionality. So this is great. Now we have the ability to identify, okay, where does the data sit, what data we are looking for, and what actions will be taken if an unauthorized user accesses that data. Lastly, I think this console is perfect is for reporting. So we're able to actually leverage our dashboards. So as you can see, it's a very clear picture of all the activities, sensitive objects that we deem sensitive, and of course the sessions per user and exceptions. Concludes our short presentation of Guardium Data Protection. I hope you enjoyed it. This is a beautiful day in New York City. It is a busy day. I'm going to go have a bagel for breakfast, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you.